In a little more than 2 decades, Southern Motorsports Park, aka Southern National Speedway, has earned a reputation as one of the premier short tracks in the Carolinas. Opened in 1993, the banked 4/10 mile near Kenly, North Carolina became part of the NASCAR Home Tracks program as host to the Wheeling Southern Modified Series in 1998. The same year the track's signature Thanksgiving Classic was born. First known as the Autumn Classic, the 200-lap race late model race has proven to be the springboard to the careers of a number of successful NASCAR drivers. Tonight, Southern National hosts the drivers of the inaugural Spark Racing Mini Stock Race. Presented here on Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. My name is Cameron. We're gonna start open with the finishing a practice tonight. We're gonna go right into it. Drivers, tonight we got some actual new drivers, and we got some very well-known veterans if you followed the series for very long. I said, looks like we've got 12 drivers tonight taking time, and it's gonna be very fun because we're just barely finished practice. Alright, it looks like that'll be the end of practice. So it looks like we got one of our regulars in Johnny Rapp that takes the top time in practice as we're going on to qualify. So we're going to do the traditional 2-lap shootout for each of these drivers to see who's the fastest. We're going to start tonight with the number 52 of Mr. Johnny Rapp. And old Bucky's car. Man, I love that livery so much. One day I'll get to a Bucky's. I haven't yet. But one day. Alright, looks like his first lap is going to be a 16:73. We're gonna go on board with him for the last little bit of this lap. As cool down. We're gonna go on board with 27 of Ryan Phillips. Looks like it was the third. We're on board with the number 1 of Benson Weaver as he goes to the top of the board with a 16:18. So for you people that's not familiar with these cars, these are old school traditional, majority of them are Fox body Mustangs. That they have in real life, they have the actual 2.3 4-cylinder in them that will just rev to the moon. As you see on some of our liveries tonight, but we're gonna see actually a little bit of a mixed bag of actual car makes and models, even though they're just pretty much restickered Fox bodies. Alright, looks like that we have the 33 of Nicholas Moffat at the top of the board. All right, so we're getting ready to go to into the actual grid. Looks like we got a few more seconds, maybe a minute and a half left of what is to be your practice qualifying. So these looks like go through these boards that we're looking at about half a second between what would be the provisional pole at which is Nicholas Moffat at 16:11 all the way down to Larry Poling at a 16:73. 6/10 of a second. So I did a little bit of actual practice earlier today that I was about right where up at the provisional pole was, and so we go in the corner. You legitimately have to put some a pretty good brake pressure into it to get the car to take a set in the middle of the corner, and then kind of feather it coming off. And you do that. I was about, like I said yesterday, I actually did a actual officials race with the service and actually got pole and then also led every lap of the race. So I know a little bit about this track, but it's a very fun, very momentum rewarding track. Let's see if we're getting to the grid. Looks like we're about gridded up. We're getting to the grid. All right, so let's. All right, so like I said, here's your lineup. So for the pole, you got Nicholas Moffat. Second, you got Benson Weaver. Third, you got Jacob Nickerson. Fourth, you got Ryan Phillips. Fifth, you got Jacob Phillips. Sixth, Steve Est. Then you got Charles Broderick, Johnny Rapp, Jake Mockey, Larry Poling, Nathan Gentry, Patrick O'Toole. As we're about, looks like getting ready to go. It's going to be fun one night. It's going to be very, very close. All right. Looks like we're about ready to start this bad boy. First inaugural race of the Spark Mini Stock Series. Here comes the pit car. And we are green. Looks like Benson Weaver gets off to a great jump over Nicholas Moffat. Nicholas gets to the inside of him as we're 2x2. And it looks like Moffat's right there on the door of Weaver as they go in the corner. And they're going to bring Ryan Phillips along with him. It looks like Moffat's getting his way to Weaver. It looks like Nickerson's coming on the bottom of Phillips. Third. Phillips has still got it on the outside. Nickerson, and then Jacob Phillips. Oh, looks like we had contact at the back of the little pack. We're going to go on board with Jacob. On the back of Nickerson as he goes in the corner. Oh, looks like they touch. And it's going to bring on Johnny Rapp along with him. As Rapp gets under Nickerson. Oh, looks like Nickerson bounces off the wall a little bit. As the field starts to get spread out a little bit. Look, Nickerson's dropping back all the way. 13 to Jake Mockey. It looks like Weaver's still out front for some Moffitt. So we get to coming in the middle of lap 8. So we get strung out the field. So Benson's been with the series quite a long time. He's kind of bounced between all the different series. He's always a good wheelman. Like I was talking about earlier with deliveries, these front two has gone on with Benson being that it's Nissan Skyline, and it looks like the one behind him looks like it's going to be a Celica. And it looks like Phillips got tapped the wall a little bit. And it looks like Moffitt's starting to reel back in Weaver a little bit. Oh, it looks like Rapp is starting to come in on Phillips. We're going to go on board, Mr. Johnny Rapp. Bunch of sheet metal bending. As they're starting to come up on Ryan Phillips. As they're coming left 15 to 70. So tonight they do have 2 sets of tires down in pits. So we will probably see some pit stops at some point. As it looks like these top 5 are starting to come back to each other. And again, Moffitt's looks like it's right on the tail of Weaver. If Weaver slips up a little bit, Moffitt's going to be right there, and he's going to bring along Ryan Phillips with him. We're on board with Nicholas. So as you can see, very gently down in the corner. So you're going to pick up the throttle, just kind of squeeze it down, and then right here, you kind of give it a pretty good brake pressure and kind of just drag it straight to the middle of the corner, and then start bringing it all the way back out. As we're down to lap 20. We're starting to slowly start wheeling in lap traffic. I think we're about to start seeing a little bit of slipping and sliding coming into play. They start getting about As the tires go away, start getting a little bit tight, and then kind of go, snap loose, and Moffat's right on Weaver. As it about to come on lap traffic. As they start coming up on Steve Vest. Let's see if they can negotiate. He starts to pulls out of the way and let these front runners go by him. Oh, here he goes! Kind of slip up as got bring Phillips along with him as well as Jacob Phillips. This is really starting to heat up as they're going to start tank slapping. We're about to see who saves some tire. We're on board of Ryan Phillips. They're starting to get slow and back into the traffic. Ooh, here we go. They're all starting to slip and slide a little bit now. Oh, as he goes to the outside. Try to create some space. Get some air in that radiator. They are right to the all top fives, about nose to tail. These lap times have been practice is already starting to show up now. How they were this close. They're legitimately within hundreds of seconds of each other, lap by lap. Somebody slips up, they're going to be right on its tail. Let's go to lap 32. We're coming up on halfway. Moffat's on the inside of Weaver. Try to see if Weaver could carry the momentum. He still does. It looks like Moffat's starting to slip a little bit. It's bringing both Phillips to him. As Benson's starting to pull away now. Oh! As we get a nice slide by Jacob Phillips. Ryan Phillips right next to each other. It's gonna get a little dicey in a second as we hit halfway. All right, here we go. Let's see what these lap guys do. As Weaver goes slow, see if these guys can keep their lines and not become part of the headlines tomorrow. And the momentum is getting broke by all the top runners. They're going to be a freight train trying to get past these lap cars. Ooh, looks like we had Gentry hit the wall. As Steve Vance pulls out of the way for him. And then here we go, nose to tail from the top three. Weaver is still leading us. I was starting to see who did long runs during practice. See if they could keep up the momentum. Try not to slide the tires. Top 3 is really doing a nice job. And then comes 52, Johnny Rapp trying to go on Ryan Phillips. And he's bringing Jake Mockey along with him. His top 6 are really about nose to tail now. If anyone starts sliding, they're all going to be right on each other. As Moffitt's still hounding on Weaver. Ooh. It's starting to come back on the live traffic again. These guys are really keeping it clean. Putting on a show. 25 laps to go. Oh, looks like the Phillips. Oh, we start banging on each other. Almost bring Johnny Rapp into the 3 wide situation. Oh, here we go. 3 wide. Oh. As the Phillips are just banging on each other. It's bringing Johnny Rapp just to take advantage and try to go on the inside. It's also bringing Mockey along with him. Oh, and it looks like Jacob just kind of got a little help on that one. As we go 3 wide with lap traffic. It's bringing Johnny. Still holding him. Oh, and they touch. See if Johnny can round it back up. Oh, they're bouncing off the wall. Moffitt's still holding on Weaver. 19 to go. These guys are really putting on a clinic. It's almost like a rubber band. These front 2 kind of gets out a little bit, and then I think they heat the tires up, and then these guys behind them start to come back a little bit. Oh, Weaver slipped up a little bit. Moffitt's going to be right on his tail. And it looks like Johnny's still working over on Ryan. Oh. These 4 cylinders are so cool. This track at Southern National just creates such tight corners going into the corner because it's a very gnarly incline going down, so it's like dropping you to the back of the seat with all the G's. It's created great close quarters racing. I'll go back up front with this battle between Moffitt and Weaver. They are just wheeling. We're gonna go on board with Moffitt. There's Weaver. looks like Weaver, he slipped up a little bit. It's going to create opportunity for Moffat. Oh, still didn't quite get there. It's coming to 11 to go. Oh, he's thought about trying to go to the outside, but Weaver is just kind of keeping him under wraps as of right now. As they're coming back on another round of lap traffic, he's going to try to go to the outside. Oh. Oh, here he goes. Oh, they touch. He touches again. Takes slapping. Try to create some momentum. Still not enough. It looks like Johnny's. Oh, it looks like Maki's thinking about putting the 3 wide. As the leaders start getting back on lap traffic. Oh! Moffat's thinking of anything to get around Weaver. We'll go back on board with him. Try to create some momentum. Try to go on the outside. Let's see if he squares up the corner. And then comes back down. Try to, as he does. But it looks like Weaver saw it coming. Oh, it finally creates some space. Oh. See if he tries it again. He does. There's 2 to go. Oh, Weaver starts slowing a little bit. He's gonna put Moffat on the backside. See if he can dive in the corner and drive off. No. But they have brought back the other 2 with them. This is gonna be a crazy final lap here. If anyone starts sliding, oh, here we go. That's gonna bring along Phillips right along with Moffat. That might be all that Weaver needs. And it is. And Benson Weaver wins the first Spark Racing League mini stock race. That was gnarly. What I did not think before going into this that it would be go from wire to wire. As he's starting to do his burnouts. I did not think this was going to go wire to wire. Based on what was happening in officials earlier. And these guys put on a whale of a show for our first ever Spark Mini Stock Series race here at Southern National. Man, that was crazy. Crazy fun. I gotta see if any of these guys would like to talk about what just happened. Because that was really crazy fun. Alright. Looks like we got a couple of the top 3 going on here. We're going to bring in 27 of Ryan Phillips. You there? Ryan, you there? Hey, that was some crazy racing we had going on right there. I did not think that was gonna go wire to wire. Yeah. It seems like based on the times you were all legitimately swapping laps from lap to lap, hundreds of seconds from each other. I, I didn't kept it really clean for just racing that I did in officials earlier and last night. It was pretty crazy to see that go wire 70 laps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you all got pretty good room there. And what did you think you could have done different to get some more room? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all about a rubber band between the top five of you guys. So. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've done that earlier today too, so don't feel bad. I think it's just racing this track. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have anything else you'd like to say before we say goodbye to you for the night? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, all right. Thank you. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Yep. All right. We'll get Ryan coming out of the booth, and then we'll get Benson into here. You there, Benson? Hey, that was a crazy wild one we had going on. I did not think that was gonna go wire to wire. It's like because that the race was definitely it was double than what we were used to, and all the officials that was going on the last week or so. Yeah, the choice was kind of made for all of y'all. What yeah, what was it like? I'm trying to hold off at back all race long and just kind of. Oh, mm-hmm. Well, yeah, those last few laps he was trying to dime in the corner to get the run off of you, but I seen that you were blocking really heavy on that. Mhm. I'm I'm glad that all of y'all were really clean on that all race long. So, um, as I say, yeah, Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, as I said, you two created separation, and then once you got into the packs of the lap cars, it just brought the top six right back to you. I thought it was gonna get three wide. Mm-hmm. But you did a great job just blocking all that, and they did get side by side for you the last two laps, so it kind of created your separation between them. So yeah, as I seen the tank slapping quite a bit on that. So, is there anything else you would like to say? Any say to your sponsors or anything? Yeah, yeah. Well, for first ever race on this series, that's I don't know if you could get any better, to be frankly honest. You're all really clean, but also really hard racing. Hmm. Oh, I bet not. It's like I wish, seeing that at times I all those when I was doing officials, I was almost wishing I was out there with you because that looked like a whale of fun. All right, I'll let you go. Oh, no problem. It's all good. It was good and fun, especially the first one. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of your night. All right, see ya. All right, so as we were saying, that was a man. Final that whole race was just outstanding. Great fun. Very clean between all of them. It's like the top five, six that was going on there, and um, I just can't wait to see what the rest of this league is. Next week's gonna be a blast with being at South Boston, and you're gonna see some more. I have a feeling a lot of the same, just close corners coming down in the corner and everything. So, all right, we're and it's with the pretty much lowdown of the top 10. So the first week, uh, as we were talking to him, is Benson Weaver, number one. Number two is be the 33 of Nicholas Moffat. The third place is the 27 of Ryan Phillips. The fourth is 52 Johnny Rapp. The fifth is for 13 of Jake Mockey. Sixth, 31 of Jacob Phillips. Seventh is 36 of Jacob Nickerson. Eighth is the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. Nine is the 16 of Charles Broderick. And round up your top 10 is number 60 of Steve Est. All right. Thank you for joining me. It's been a long run trying to get this figured out. It turned out really good, I think. And I can't wait to keep doing this and bringing it all this live to you. I think next time we're going to have. I hope next week's just as good. So, all right. All right. We'll talk to you later. Hope you can join me next time.